Okay, let's have a read of this. Principles by Ray Dalio. Should be interesting. One of the earliest things that we learn about in Dalio's book is that he believes that everyone must embrace reality and deal with it. Most people fight seeing what's true when it's not what they want it to be, which is bad because it is more important to understand and deal with the bad stuff, since the good stuff will take care of itself.
There are harsh truths, things you wish were not the case, okay, but they're truths. Do you want to know about them or do you not want to know about them? It's practical to know about them.
In order to become successful, you cannot run from the reality that is painful. You have to deal with the reality that is painful. And the principle for this is pain plus reflection equals progress.
So you have the painful mistake, and then you better allocate time to reflect and then learn a lesson.
And a sub-point on this is not to hold anyone accountable but yourself. You are in charge of your life, no one else, so it is you who is always the problem. Principle 2. Do not outweigh first-order consequences over second-order consequences. A perfect example of a first-order consequence is fast food. If you eat fast food, it tastes nice, but after you eat it, you're going to feel quite bad. When you look at salad, you have the second-order consequence. It doesn't taste that nice, which is your first-order consequence, but the second-order consequence is that you feel better for having it after. And this is why Dalio states that all good things in life are difficult things that we've had to overcome, whether it be revising for an exam or running a mile. When you're doing it, it's very difficult, but once you've achieved it, you feel really, really good, and it brings a lot of positive energy to your life. Dalio states that the amygdala, the fight or flight section of the brain, craves praise and responds to criticism as an attack, which does not allow us to see things objectively.
Replace the joy of being proven right with the joy of learning what's true.
And he calls this need to be right and fear of being wrong the ego barrier, because it stops us from seeing things for what they truly are.
Yes, the retaliation is automatic and unconscious because it comes from the ego. Because when somebody calls you stupid, for example, or somebody calls you idiot, it injures the ego, it hurts the ego.
So whenever you react to a situation, understand that it is your lower level you who is reacting, your ego, the primitive version. So when you feel your ego being attacked, you should take yourself out of the situation and never react in the moment.
Because I'm angry all the time. I just had to say no and I blew it.
Because when we are stressed, our prefrontal cortex is not firing, so we do not understand the consequences of our actions. So in order to access the higher level you, we must be calm and be able to think about things logically and not emotionally. When we get beyond our ego, we can see things for what they really are and make better decisions. Dalio also states that one of the best methods he learns to practice open-mindedness is meditation.
I do transcendental meditation. There are all sorts of different types of meditation that I think it has changed my life. It has been so powerful, and it's probably the biggest gift that I can give anybody.
The final principle that I've included is Dalio's 5-step process, which is to have clear goals, identify and do not tolerate problems, accurately diagnose problems, design plans to get around the problems, and then to do what's necessary to get the results. Of course, there are many more principles that I could have included, but these 4 stood out to me. So thanks for watching everyone. Make sure to leave a like to support the channel, and if you'd like to see any more videos, then make sure to hit the subscribe button.